When in doubt, test. The good old duct tape can fix almost anything. However, it's a good idea to keep a hot glue gun in your do-it-yourself box. Today, we are not only going to show how the hot glue gun pastes hot glue, but also advantages over other adhesives, guidelines for buying your first gun glue, properties of hot glue sticks, setting up your environment, hot glue gun preparations, and of course, how it pastes. Hot glue guns can be used for small home repairs, arts, DIY projects, packaging, life hacks, and even heavy-duty works. There are a few advantages of hot melt adhesive. It doesn't weaken when exposed to humidity, it dries fast, can be applied to a variety of materials like plastic, fabrics, wood, metal, and even glass. If you are just about to buy your first glue gun, here are some points that you should definitely consider. The first one is working temperature. Hot glue guns have two temperature settings, high or low. Some have both. Low temperature glue guns are used for delicate and sensitive materials such as foam, fabrics, ribbons, etc. High temperature glue guns are a great choice for glass, metal and plastic. And the second one is features. A lot of glue guns have additional features that actually will help you with your workflow. Those include non-dripping nozzles, quick heating element, ergonomic design that is suitable for lefties and righties, trigger mechanism, and a stand. Actually, different kinds of stands. And some hot glue guns come with additional glue sticks. Choosing the proper glue sticks is also quite important. They come in different diameters, colors, and bonding strengths. They are all designed for a specific material. If all, and I mean the glue gun, the glue stick, and the material are compatible with each other, you'll make a bond that will last forever. And also pay attention to the difference between working and melting temperatures. If you think that the metal parts that you stick together using hot glue will survive up to the temperature at which it went out from the gun, think again. The temperature at which your project will start to fall apart is the melting temperature, and it's much lower. For example, this is a glue stick for metal. Its working temperature is about 180 degrees. Its melting temperature, although, is 65. So, when you leave your project in the environment where temperatures rises over 65 degrees, it will just fall apart. So now, you are absolutely ready to craft your first hot glue gun do-it-yourself. Not so fast, mister. Hot glue guns are dangerous. It might sound silly, I know, it's just a glue gun, but spending a few minutes on preparation will make sure your work is safe and sound. Before you even start working with a hot glue gun, prepare your environment. So, put some thick cardboard or foil to prevent the hot glue from drizzling all over the table. And make sure that the power cord is long enough. If not, use the extension. Wear protective equipment, such as gloves and goggles, just as you do when you iron. Well, you can also place a bowl of water, just in case some of the glue gets on your hands. And make sure that your material is able to withstand the heat of the hot glue. In some cases, you will need a third hand to hold the item. It's very helpful. Make a plan and, of course, read the manual. Make sure that your hot glue gun is in good shape. So, check if there are no cracks and if the cord stays intact. This is important because the glue gun is powered by AC voltage that can kill you, and there are heating elements that can burn you. Do that especially if your hot glue gun is old, if you haven't used it for a while, or if others use it without your permission. In case you need to clean it from old glue residue, do not use water. Instead, use rubbing alcohol or acetone solution. To clean the nozzle tip, use aluminum foil and a toothpick. Attention! You should insert the glue stick before you turn on the gun. Insert it from the back opening until it stops. On TME.EU, you can find glue sticks in different colors, sizes, and operating temperatures for most types of glue guns. If it's a new glue gun, you might need to feed a lot of the glue at the first time to fill in the glue chamber. But if the glue gun is old and there are some glue leftovers, you might need another glue stick to push it out. And remember, never pull out a melted glue stick from the back of the gun. Now plug it in. Make sure that the gun is steady. Do not leave it unattended or lay it down. If you lay the glue down like this on its side, some of the glue can get out of its chamber and mess with the circuit inside. This can cause problems in the future or even burn some of the insulation. Most of the glue guns will start to heat up right after you have plugged it in, but some of them have additional switch, so turn it on. In most cases, it will take about 3 to 5 minutes to heat up the glue. Be patient, read the manual if you haven't. By the way, did you know that the first use of a hot glue gun was for bonding shoe soles? After a few minutes, the glue is melted and we can apply it to our project. If you use a hot glue gun for your first time, well, try to get some feeling of it. There is some delay between your squeeze and the time till the glue gets out. So, put the nozzle as close as possible to the item for accuracy. Squeeze the trigger slightly and apply it in smooth motions, straight lines or just a dot. Do not use too much of glue because it will get messy very fast and you cannot add more later because then you will have a cold bond that won't hold anything. Basically, a cold bond occurs when the adhesive starts to get cold, but the materials are still apart. This can happen in particular when you try to glue alloys and metals because they are cold and you should preheat them. Additionally, you can use high-tech polyamide hot glue for maximum adhesion. By the way, thanks to Israeli scientists from the Technion, we can omit pins and stitches and use the medical hot glue gun in order to treat serious injuries, but this is not the one. Try to avoid glue strings. After you have applied enough glue, pull the nozzle sideways and pull the gun away. If you have finished using that gun or you need a longer break, remember to switch it off and let your project cool down before moving it. If you follow those steps, you will avoid some of the most common problems. And these are burnt fingers, cold bonding, the glue doesn't come out, the hot glue goes backwards and blocks it from moving further, or big blob of glue. But if you still managed somehow to hurt yourself, let us know. That should be interesting. So, that should be all. If you have any more questions about hot glue guns or glue sticks, you can always leave a comment and contact us. Bye-bye for now. Thank you. Like it or not, make sure you subscribe. The next are coming. If you need more information, read the description below and have fun.